quiet forest pathway where your footsteps disappeared. I stood in the falling snow, holding words I couldn't say. Underneath the lonely streetlight, your first smile returned to me, a memory blooming gently in the cold of winter's breath. Even though you walked away, my heart still calls after you. On the snowy forest path, I thought of you tonight. A love I swore I'd forgotten rose again in winter's light. Even if you never come back, your breath still lingers in the air. On that snowy forest path, I found I still care. In the air that slowly faded, your soft laughter brushed my ear. Every frozen piece of silence felt like you were standing here. All the words I left unspoken settled deep like falling snow, gathering around the moments I was too afraid to show. Winter brings back everything, even truths I try to hide. On the snowy forest path, I walked through yesterday, feeling tremors in my fingers from the hands I let slip away. Even memories that won't return still warm the coldest night. On that snowy forest path, I saw love in white. There were nights I searched the shadows, hoping you'd be standing still. Even knowing you were gone, my heart believed you always will. Winter holds both hope and ache, a quiet pain it softly spills. On the snowy forest path, I thought of you once more. Even if our love has ended, my heart won't close that door. In the endless white surrounding, your name is taking flight. On that snowy forest path, I loved you again tonight. Warm breath lingered on the window, blurring memories of you and me. Snowflakes pressed against the glass, like they begged us not to leave. Your footsteps slowly vanished where the quiet winter lay, and I stood there without moving, watching everything fade away. Even knowing you won't return, my memories keep turning back. The warmth upon the window and the footprints fading far. Even now your gentle presence lives between the winter stars. Though I reach for you in silence, my hands can't close the space. The warmth upon the window still holds your tracing grace. coffee slowly losing flavor, yet your breath remains so clear. Every fogged and misty surface kept a moment we held dear. Smudged reflections of our story clung to winter's quiet air. No matter how I tried to wipe them, your shadow still was there. It was only footprints fading. Why did my heart fade with them? The warmth upon the window and the trembling in my chest. Your traces may be gone now, but winter holds the rest. Your final gentle glances fall like snowflakes in my mind. The warmth upon the window is what you left behind. I didn't know how deep it ran until the winter made it clear. Maybe snow exists to show us what refusing to forget feels like. The warmth upon the window and the footsteps out of sight. Though I know you won't return, my heart still calls your light. And even when this warmth dissolves like snow upon a side, I'm standing at that window, watching memories pass by. When the gentle scent of coffee wrapped itself around my hands, winter whispered through the doorway, like it finally understood all the words I never told you. Rose like steam into the air, and the warmth above the cup held the feelings I once spared. Winter brings out everything we tried so hard to hide. Winter's answer softly echoes past the rising coffee steam. Every silence, every memory, every half-forgotten dream. By the windows of this cafe where the snow begins to fall, I can hear the truth I buried. You were always in it all. Through the blurred and foggy window, your faint laughter shimmered through. A reflection I reached out for, even though it drifted loose. Time insists that I move forward, but my heart ignores the plea. Every winter, every snowfall brings you back again to me. Fears that I've forgotten you at last. Winter's answer keeps returning in the quiet of this place. I can see the warmth we lost, shining faint, familiar trace. Here among the snow and silence, I can finally understand. Winter knew our love was fragile, still it held it in its hand. Have you asked the winter also? Oh, why it aches the way it does? Why the heart still trembles softly for the things it never was. Winter's answer rises gently through the soft and fading steam, telling me the love we shared never vanished, only dreamed. In this forest cafe glowing as the snow drifts down like sand, I send you a quiet greeting. Winter says it understands. On the stillness of a winter afternoon, I whispered your name into the wind. My voice could not quite reach you, yet the fallen snow replied, as if it recognized the sound of love I couldn't let go. Why does the heart keep speaking to someone who won't return? The day the snow spoke your name for me, I felt you standing near. Though the world had pulled us apart, your warmth was strangely clear. Winter is a quiet keeper of the voices we can't send. The day the snow spoke your name for me, I heard you once again. On the path you used to walk on, I stared at where your steps had been. Though the prints had long since vanished, my tears traced them again. Memories I thought had faded rose like embers in the sky. Winter knows what we've forgotten, and it brings it back each time. Even when time hides the moment, my heart keeps searching still. The day the snow spoke your name for me, I clung to what remained. The warmth you left in shadows, and the ache that never waned. Between all the drifting snowflakes came the truth I couldn't flee. The day the snow spoke your name for me, you lived inside of me. If your shadow finds its way back when the final winter ends, I won't ask you any questions, I'll just call your name again. The day the snow spoke your name for me, my heart surrendered whole. Though our love belongs to yesterday, winter carried every note. And even when the seasons shift and you're a name I promise to keep. In the quiet of the winter, where the world forgets to breathe, I stood inside the falling snow with a prayer I couldn't speak. Every flake that touched my shoulder felt like something you once said, soft and trembling like confession, lingering where tears had bled. Even silence holds a story when the heart refuses sleep. A winter prayer rose in silence, carried through the frozen air. Even though you're far beyond me, still my heartbeat finds you there. Snow may cover what I've hidden, but the truth remains the same. A winter prayer in quiet whispers keeps repeating your name. There were nights I nearly faltered, holding shadows in my hand, and the cold became a witness to the things I couldn't stand. Every memory you gifted burned like candles in the dark. Even now they glow so faintly in the corners of my heart. Winter gathers what we lost and reveals what we deny. A winter prayer rose in silence, reaching for you once again. All the pages that I folded open softly in the wind. Though the world forgets our moments and your warmth won't be the same, still this quiet winter prayer softly calls your name. If there's mercy in the snowfall, if forgiveness melts the cold, let the winter give me courage to release what I still hold. But until the thawing sunrise, let the snow keep what I've prayed. All the love I couldn't say. A winter prayer rose in silence as the sky began to dim, and the night became a chapel filled with hymns of you within. Even when the world moves forward, even when my soul grows thin, a winter prayer in falling snow will bring you back again. The wind paused for a moment, as if listening to my breath. Winter branches barely trembled, holding still what lingered left. In the quiet I remembered how your voice would warm the night, how your shadow touched the window like a soft and gentle light. Sometimes peace can feel like longing, when the heart begins to move. Where the wind stilled, my heart stirred, something fragile, something blurred. Lines of love I never said rose like snowflakes overhead. In the stillness of the forest I could almost hear your word. Where the wind grew quiet, my heart quietly stirred. Coffee cooling on the table, yet your warmth refused to fade. All the moments we abandoned found their way to me again. There was tenderness in silence that I didn't know before. Every breath became a question, echoed softly to your door. Even when the world stops moving, memory knows how to sway. Where the wind stilled, my heart stirred like a truth I once deferred. Frozen feelings thawed within, falling slow upon my skin. And the stillness wrapped around me like a message left unheard. Where the wind grew quiet, my heart quietly stirred. Maybe love was waiting patiently in the cold between our days. Maybe winter simply paused to reveal the hidden ways. Where the wind stilled, my heart stirred, soft and trembling like a word. Though the seasons shift and turn, some desires always burn. In the quiet winter evening, all my thoughts of you return. Where the wind grew silent, my whole heart stirred. The afternoon when snow fell, soft and heavy on the ground, I discovered all the hours we had lost without a sound. Every flake erased a moment I had tried so hard to keep, leaving only gentle traces of the promises we couldn't keep. Winter knows the hidden stories buried deep beneath the years. On the day the snow concealed all the time that slipped away, I could feel your fading warmth in the silence of the day. Even memories I buried rose again like fragile light. On the afternoon the snowfall hid our lost time from sight. You were laughing in a memory that the season brought to life, and the softness of your shadow cut my quiet heart like ice. Still I followed frozen footprints to the end of what we knew, hoping snow would mend the fractures of the time I lost with you. Winter gathers every echo and returns it to the breeze. On the day the snow concealed all the time we left behind, I could hold our former moments in the corners of my mind. All the warmth of what we started drifted back in muted white. On the afternoon, the snowfall hit our lost time from sight. If forgiveness has a season, surely winter holds the key, letting go of broken hours so our hearts can once be free. On the day the snow concealed every truth we tried to flee, I remembered who I was when your love surrounded me. Though the time we shared is over, winter grants a little light. On the afternoon, the snowfall hit a lost time from sight. On the quietest of evenings, when the moon refused to rise, I could see your shadow resting in the corner of my eyes. There was nothing in the cafe but your outline in the glow, and the warmth you left behind me burned beneath the falling snow. Even absence has a presence when the night is still and deep. On the chair where your shadow sat, I felt you near again. Though the room was dim and empty, I could hear your voice begin. Winter wraps the lonely spaces with the echoes we forget. On the chair where your shadow sat, I felt what lingered yet. Cups grown cold upon the table, pages trembling in the breeze. Every little sound reminded what your silence did to me. And the snowfall framed your outline like a portrait left behind, giving form to all the yearning I had buried in my mind. In the quiet, love grows louder. In the dark, your warmth remains. On the chair where your shadow sat, I found you once again. Though the world insists you're gone now, winter shows me where you've been. Every snowflake paints your presence in the corners of regret. On the chair where your shadow sat, my heart won't forget. If you ever cross this doorway when the season turns to white, whispered soft and low. Even love that drifts to silence has a place within the snow. Though the night grows dimmer slowly, one truth lives without regret. On the chair where your shadow sat, my heart remembers yet. From the quiet edge of winter, where the trees forget to sway, I released a breath of apology that I never found the nerve to say. Snow was falling without hurry, covering the words I lost, and the forest seemed to listen as my heartbeat paid the cost. Regret echoes differently when the world is painted white. A breath of apology drifted through the cold December air, carrying the ache I buried and the truths I couldn't bear. Even though you couldn't hear it, still my heart was speaking true. A breath of winter sorrow whispers softly toward you. I remember how you waited for the answers I withheld, and the time I left unspoken built the distance where we fell. If the falling snow could gather all the silence that we knew, it would show the fragile pieces of the love I owe to you. Some emotions only surface when the cold begins to rise. A breath of apology drifted where the sky dissolved to blue, carrying the weight of moments I regret I put you through. Though the forest kept my secret, still the snowfall knew it too. Every quiet winter whisper was returning me to you. If forgiveness has a doorway, let it open with the spring. But until the thaw arrives, I'll let winter hold this thing. All the meaning in the words I could never bring. A breath of apology drifted to the place where memories stay. Though you may not hear it now, still I send it anyway. For the winter holds our stories in a bright forgiving hue. A breath of all I couldn't say is carried now to you. There's a place inside my heartbeat where the seasons never fade, and I kept it safe and quiet for the love we never made. When the snow began its whisper, I could feel it open wide, all the tenderness I sheltered, slowly rising from inside. Winter always has a habit of revealing what was true. There's a place within my heart, save for the winter yet to come, where the echoes of your laughter softly warm me one by one. Even if the years divide us and the thawing never starts, still I keep a quiet corner for you inside my heart. Sometimes longing isn't longing, just a memory out of reach. But the snow revives the softness that no words could ever teach. Every flake becomes a message telling me you linger still, like the warmth I never voiced, but my silence always will. Even time cannot erase certain shadows on the soul. There's a place within my heart for the winter still to be, where the gentlest recollection brings your presence back to me. Even if we never hold what we couldn't even start, still you live within that space, the quiet winter of my heart. If someday our paths should cross, when the snow begins to fall, I will show you where I kept you, in the softest place of all.
There's a place within my heart, safe for winter's distant glow. Even when the seasons turn, you're the warmth beneath the snow.
Though the world may change around me, some affections never apart, you will always live within the winter of my heart.
In the dazzling quiet snowfall, where the world forgets its sound, I am waiting for your whisper in the stillness all around. Every breath becomes a lantern, glowing softly in the air, and the winter feels much brighter, knowing you were once here. Even silence turns to sunlight when I think of how you shined. I've been waiting for your voice in the dazzling quiet night, where the snowfall holds the echoes of the warmth you left behind. Though the world is wrapped in silver, I can hear you in the light. I am waiting for your voice in the quiet, glowing white. Every footstep on the pathway feels like something new begins. Though the cold surrounds my fingers, I can feel your touch within. Even in the moments faded, you remain a silver thread, woven through the winter's fabric, where our memories gently spread. Every snowflake seems to carry just a hint of who you were. I am waiting for your voice in the dazzling quiet snow, where the time we share keeps shining in the place I used to go. Even though the night grows deeper, I still feel your gentle glow. In the quiet winter evening, I still hear you in the snow. If your shadow ever wanders to the cafe by the trees, I'll be sitting by the window. Come and whisper back to me. I'm waiting for your voice in the dazzling quiet air. Even if you never come, I will find your presence there. For the winter holds the echoes of the love we couldn't choose. In the quiet, gentle snowfall, I am calling back to you. On the day the first snow gathered on the cafe window's frame, I trade circles in the frost, thinking softly of your name. Warmth was rising from my teacup, fogging memories in white, and a small confession blossomed in the quiet winter light. Some emotions bloom like flowers where the coldest seasons fall. A small confession bloomed on the cafe window glass, in the gentle hush of snowfall, when the world was turning past. Even if you never see it, still my heart was speaking true. A confession soft as winter, quietly meant for you. I was holding every heartbeat like a secret in my sleeve. If I told you what I wanted, I was scared that you would leave. But the snow outside grew brighter, and my courage slowly grew. Every flake a tender promise of a love that longed for you. Winter teaches timid hearts how to finally breathe again. A small confession bloomed on the cafe window there, painting truth across the frost like a whisper in the air. Even if I never speak it, still I hope the snow would know. Everything I've held in silence was a love I couldn't show. If the snowfall ever guides you to the window where I stay, you may see the little message that I never dared to say. A small confession bloomed as the winter softened through. In the glow of falling twilight, I was quietly loving you. Even if the frost dissolves when the morning light breaks through, every winter, every snowfall, I will write my love for you. There was a in the night. When I followed where it shimmered, I stepped into old delight. Every frozen, fragile memory woke beneath the winter sky, and the warmth of what we were rose again before my eyes. Sometimes all the faded moments wait for just a spark to rise. It was winter's gentle light that opened memory's hidden door, letting in the quiet laughter that I thought was lost before. In the silence of the snowfall, I remembered every truth. It was winter's tender light that led me back to you. Footprints scattered through the forest, echo soft and hard to chase, but the light between the branches made a window into grace. And the shadows that once hurt me melted warm against the glow, as the snow revealed the stories I forgot I used to know. Winter holds the fragile pieces of the love we couldn't keep. It was winter's gentle light that unsealed the past once more, letting heartbeats spill like water across memories stored before. With the forest bowed in silver, I could hear the truth renew. It was winter's quiet light that led me back to you. If the dawn should ever dim them, all the memories warm tonight, I will close my eyes and follow through the forest to that light. For it was winter's gentle light that opened every hidden door, and it guided me through silence to the warmth we knew before. If the years pull us apart, as the seasons always do, I will trust that winter's light will lead me back to you. Before the dawn had fully broken, your soft laughter filled the air. Even though the room was quiet, I could feel you everywhere. In the glow upon the window and the frost upon the sill, your last smile lingered gently. In a way it lingers still. Not all warmth is made of fire. Some remains when nights are cold. On the dawn your laughter settled like the snow upon my skin. I could feel the world grow softer as the winter drifted in. Though the night had left me lonely, your bright echo pulled me through. On the dawn your laughter settled, I felt closer still to you. There were mornings filled with waiting, when the sun refused to rise, but your joy would dance within me like a spark behind my eyes. Even now when every corner of my chest. I can hear the notes you left me, singing gently in my breath. Some goodbyes are never spoken, they just settle into light. On the dawn your laughter settled in the hush of winter's grace, and I learned that love keeps living in the spaces we embrace. Though our future's hidden somewhere far beyond what I can see, on that dawn your laughter settled deep inside the heart of me. If the morning ever reaches through the clouds that cover you, send a whisper through the snowfall. I know exactly what to do. On the dawn your laughter settled, and it warms me still today. Even though the cold surrounds me, your bright memory lights the way. So when winter dawns in silence and the world begins anew, I will feel your laughter falling soft as snow, returning you. In the steam above the teacup, I could see our final days. Little flickers of a season lost in quiet, tender haze. Even warmth that slowly faded held a memory of your hands, and the bittersweet of ending settled soft like drifting sand. Sometimes love is in the quiet long before it slips away. In the teacup's fading warmth lived the last season of us. All the whispers left unspoken, all the hopes we couldn't trust. Though the snow fell on the window as our hearts fell out of sync, still our final gentle season lived within that little drink. I remember how you held it, warming fingers, calming storms, as if letting go of winter could return what once was warm. But the tea grew cold and honest, showing truths we couldn't change, that some seasons end in silence, even love that feels arranged. But the quiet taught me something that our words could never say. In the teacup's fading warmth I found closure, soft and true. Every tear that gently shimmered proved I once belonged to you. Though the winter swept our chapters where the drifting snowflakes sink, still our last and tender season lived within that little drink. If we ever meet in springtime, when the world is warm and new, I will raise a cup of kindness to the days I spent with you. In the teacup's fading warmth rests the love we couldn't keep, soft enough to still remember, gentle enough to let me sleep. Even seasons lost to winter leave a trace along the brink. Ours remains within that teacup, with the memories we drink. On a night of quiet snowfall, when the world had gone to rest, all the words I never told you fluttered from my lonely chest. In the lamplight by the window, they took shape like fragile wings, rising softly through the silence as the winter grew thin. There are feelings winter carries when the heart has grown too shy. My unspoken heart was drifting through the cold and gentle night, seeking out the distant warmth of the love that felt so right. Though my voice had failed to say it, still my heart was speaking clear. On the night my silent longing drifted through the winter air. You were somewhere in the forest where the snowfall brushed the ground, and I wondered if my heartbeat ever reached you as a sound. Every hesitation melted in the shimmer of the frost. All the courage I had stifled found the strength I thought I'd lost. Winter makes the timid honest in the softest, gentlest way. My unspoken heart was drifting like a lantern in the snow, hoping you would see its glow in the place where footprints go. Though the night remained unanswered, still the truth was shining there. On the night my silent feelings drifted through the winter air. If you sensed a subtle trembling when the cold winds brush your sleeve, that was every word I cherished, finding courage to finally leave. My unspoken heart kept drifting toward the warmth it wished to share. All the love I couldn't voice floated freely through the air. Even now when snow surrounds me, I can feel it everywhere. On the night my tender longing drifted through the winter air. Through the drifting veil of snowfall, I saw something brush the air, like a shadow made of longing, like a memory standing there. Every flake became a question I had carried in my chest, falling soft as quiet answers to the feelings unexpressed. Sometimes fate reveals its footsteps in the as we fail to see. Through the snowfall, fate passed by me, soft as breath and bright as flame, carrying the subtle tremble of a long forgotten name. Though the world was pale and silent, I could hear my heartbeats plea through the slow and gentle snowfall. Fate walked close to me. Someone's warmth across the distance felt familiar, felt like home. Even though the night was quiet, I was certain I wasn't alone. As the snow began to shimmer in a hush I knew too well, I could feel the truth approaching in the moment snowflakes fell. Winter carries hidden stories in the softest quiet ways. Through the snowfall, fate passed by me, brushing lightly on my sleeve, as if all the years of waiting never truly wished to leave. In the lantern glow of evening, I felt something real and free through the gentle drifting snowfall. Fate reached out to me. If the snow had turned to silence, if the night had changed its mind, maybe fate would still be wandering, leaving nothing warm behind. But it stayed and touched my heartbeat like a sign I'd hoped to find. Through the snowfall, fate passed by me, and for once the world felt right. All the shadows in the forest wrapped themselves in softer light. Though I cannot hold its footsteps, I still treasure what I see. Through the snowfall, fate passed near, and it paused for me. In the hush of winter evening, as the snowfall brushed the floor, I was sitting with my heartbeat when a longing touched the door. Not a sound, but something tender, like a memory walking in, bringing warmth along its edges, melting frost upon my skin. Longing never shouts its presence, it arrives with gentle grace. When that distant longing knocked on the cafe door for me, I could feel your quiet shadow in the winter's reverie. Though the world had turned to silver and the past felt far before, I remembered every heartbeat when longing touched the door. I had thought I reached acceptance, closing chapters soft and slow, but the snowfall held your traces in the lantern's amber glow. Every light across the window spelled 1,000 words unsent, and the warmth I tried to bury rose close again without consent. Some emotions never leave us, they just linger out of sight. When that distant longing knocked on the cafe door so faint, I recall the way you softened every fear I couldn't paint. Though the night had no intention of returning you once more, all my heart could do was open when longing touched the door. If the snow would hush that trembling before I could understand, maybe I could have forgotten, maybe then I'd feel unmanned. But longing came like winter's whisper, placing truth into my hand. When that distant longing knocked on the door I tried to close, I remembered who I cherished in the quiet of the snows. And though nothing changed between us, still my heart confessed once more, I am living in the moment when longing touched the door. On the forest path at twilight, where the snow begins to gleam, I could hear your quiet footsteps walking gently through my dream. Even though the years have drifted far beyond what we once knew, every sound upon the pavement felt like something left of you. Memory moves like gentle footsteps when the heart is nearly full. Quiet footsteps carry traces of the warmth you used to show, a familiar rhythm rising in the hush of falling snow. Though you never turned the corner like I once hoped you would do, still I followed quiet footsteps, carrying what's left of you. I could sense your hidden kindness in the cold between the trees, like a secret soft devotion fluttered in the winter breeze. And the lamplight from the cafe painted shadows where you stood, holding moments you once offered in the way no other could. Even echoes find their meaning when the night grows deep and blue. Quiet footsteps kept returning, as if tracing something true. Maybe hope or maybe closure, maybe memories breaking through. Though the snow erased the footprints as the forest always knew, still I walked with quiet footsteps, carrying what's left of you. If tomorrow breaks the pattern and the footsteps fade away, I will keep the warmth you gave me in the corners where I pray. Quiet footsteps carried softly what you left inside my heart. Even though the world has changed, still your echo won't depart. In the snowfall's tender rhythm, something old became anew. Quiet footsteps in the forest, carrying winter's silence, where the snowfall gently bends, there's a tiny love inside me, waiting softly to begin. It has lived through quiet seasons, grown in moments made of frost, holding close the smallest glimmer of the warmth I thought I'd lost. Even fragile hearts keep glowing when the night refuses light. There's a tiny love still waiting at the winter's gentle edge, hoping you might someday find it where the snow meets river's ledge. Though the cold has long surrounded everything I couldn't say, still this tiny love is waiting, growing brighter day by day. In the quiet of the forest, I can feel it learn to breathe, like a spark beneath the embers, warming slowly underneath. Even though the world has shifted and the past is tucked away, still this fragile winter longing blooms a little more each day. Some affections gently linger when the world forgets their name. There's a tiny love still waiting in the corner of my chest, like a candle in the snowfall, burning softly without rest. Though no certainty can promise you will walk this path someday, still this tiny love is waiting in the softly falling gray. If the thaw of early springtime ever brings you back to me, I will show you where this feeling lived in quiet patiently. There's a tiny love still waiting at the winter's gentle end, glowing warm against the darkness, like a message left to send. And if destiny should wander to the place where snowflakes blend, you will find my tiny love there, waiting softly to begin again.